What's good work, guys? Matt here, Country Song Teacher. I hope you're doing well. God's doing big things in your life. With this video, I want to give a little bit of clarity, maybe some simplicity to just learning the guitar. It's kind of be just a general video. So if you've been playing my lessons for a while, it might be some repeat or something you don't need to hear. But if you're new to guitar, I want you to kind of switch your paradigm and think, what if instead of saying I want to learn guitar or I should learn a new instrument or whatever, you looked at it more from the stance of, what if I practiced for 10 hours? Something about when you put an exact time frame, an exact number, it gives a little more clarity, a little more simplicity. So that's what I want to challenge you to do. If you know someone wants to learn guitar, maybe you can share this video, or maybe you're just starting out or whatever, somebody's told you about my channel. Think about, what if you had to learn an instrument and you had 10 hours? I'm a firm believer, if you took 10 hours and did the things I teach you, you could learn this instrument. Now, over time, you'll get better and better to learn more things. You can learn scales, in and out of chords, bar chords, lead guitar, all that kind of stuff. A lot of stuff that I don't even know, to be honest. But when you look at this guitar, first of all, you go to the store, you get a guitar. It looks complicated. It looks like it has all the kind of strings. Remember, it has 6 strings. Excuse me. Each one of these little squares is called a fret. So it looks like there's all kinds of frets. And you're thinking this one, and this one down here, and this one up here, this one here, and this one down here. And you'll see somebody at a concert, and it looks so confusing because they're all up, this is called the neck of the guitar, all up and down the neck of the guitar, pressing different strings. And the ones you press, you're plucking, and you're like, man, I can never learn that. You don't have to think in such a big scale. What I try to teach, the first thing you want to do to learn guitar, you got to make sure you know how to tune the guitar. I did a video about this the other day. If you tune the guitar, that's the first step that's going to really put you in the lane you need to be in. I see so many beginners that they don't tune the guitar, and I'm like, you're never going to sound good. So I use an app called Guitar Tuner, or type in Apple phone or Android, Guitar Tuner. It'll be called Guitar Tuner. And you play each string and turn these left to right until it lines up with the dot, and you have the guitar tuned. You go down each string. After the guitar is tuned, you want to work on learning 3 chords. These first 3 chords, you can play so many songs. Ultimately, you're going to learn 4 chords, if you know my channel. But the first 3 chords that you can learn in 10 hours or less can have you playing thousands of praise and worship songs, thousands of country songs, or whatever. And what you want to take your ring finger, pinky finger, put your pinky finger on the bottom string of the 3rd fret. Remember, each of these squares is called a fret. So I'm going to take my pinky finger, the bottom string, the 3rd fret. I'm going to take my ring finger and play the 2nd string. So this is the first thing I want everybody to do, is just, and you can just do down strums. Take a pick and just lock in those 2 bottom strings. If you learn to lock in those 2 bottom strings for the first hour, you're good to go. Now again, your fingers are going to hurt. You're probably going to get little lines like this. You'll get over that. Just kind of fight through the pain. And I'd also say, you don't want to practice 10 hours straight. I want you to do 15 minutes. Take a little break, next day 15 minutes, take a little break, next day maybe 30 minutes, take a little break, next day 30 minutes, and so forth. So you don't want to go 10 hours straight because it's too much information. Just give yourself a little gap, maybe 10 hours in 10 days or something like that. So you're keeping those bottom 2 strings locked, and then you're going to go, but first finger on the 5th string of the 2nd fret, and your middle finger on the top string. It's going to be a G chord. And you strum all 6 chords, all 6 strings. Now again, it's going to sound like this if you're first playing. But you just want to adjust your fingers until you slowly, again, keep your fingers as close to this little bar, it's called a fret bar, as you can. Because it's going to get the sound clear, because the bottom 2 locked. The bottom 2 right in the middle, but then 5th and 6th. And just keep on playing that, even if it sounds bad, that's your G chord. Now, next chord, you're going to do it. It's called a C add 9. I call it a C. You're just going to slide those 2 fingers down. Again, you're keeping the bottom 2 locked. You're just sliding down to the 4th and 5th and strumming the bottom 5. So that's the first thing you're going to work on, G to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now again, remember a G chord is all 6 strings, a C chord is the bottom 5. If you happen to hit the wrong string, it's going to be fine. You'll get better with just give your brain time to work and develop, that kind of thing. And the last one's going to be a D chord. Keep the bottom 2 locked, press the 3rd string, the 2nd fret, and strum the bottom 4. So for an hour or two, I want you to go back and forth. G, C, D, C, G. Yeah. I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody someday. That's gonna be an E minor that you'll eventually learn also, where you keep the bottom two locked and press the 5th and 4th. But anyway, guys, this is the kind of stuff I go over in very detail that I show you how to strum in my DVD on my website, CountrySongTeacher.com, called Praise in 10 Days. As you know, I teach praise and worship lessons, and my DVD called, it's digital. We have digital versions, hard copies, that kind of thing, called Praise in 10 Days. On that DVD, I have lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. And everybody says, man, I never heard you could teach guitar. I'd love for you to teach me in person. I always say, I'm really busy right now. I don't have time to teach you in person because of my kids, my family, my job, that kind of thing. But if you watch that DVD, I promise you, it'll be crystal clear, all zoomed in like this, in HD, going over very much detail. Every chord, how to strum, how to do an up strum, all that kind of stuff. So this is a shameless plug. Go get that DVD. I have little bundle packs where you can have guitar DVD 1, 2 with songbooks, all that kind of stuff. But again, the purpose of this video, I want you to know, you can learn guitar in 10 hours. Once you get used to it and you hear that sound, smile on your face, lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes. I'm just going G, D, C, D. You never leave me, and so forth. So once you get used to, now I can strum a little bit, I understand the chords, I understand what I'm trying to do, then your brain kind of says, okay, I know where you're going here. I know what to do. And you get more confidence to learn more chords, more chord positions, maybe move up and down the neck. Different things like that. But the first thing you want to do is take 10 hours and work on the G, C, and D chord. We're going to tune the guitar, then the G, C, D chord. And I'm telling you, just those 3 chords alone, and you're going to be halfway on your guitar journey and ready to make something happen with praise and worship songs, with country songs, whatever kind of music you like. So let that be a challenge. If you can do that, let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, I'll read all the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. You know, a lot of times I'm teaching particular songs, that kind of thing, but sometimes I want to kind of regroup and just give a big picture overview for some of you new people that are just starting to follow my channel, that you can learn guitar if you just put 10 hours in and learn those 4 things: how to tune the guitar and the G, C, and D chords. All right, love you guys. Check out CountrySongTeacher.com for all my stuff, and I appreciate it. God bless you.